Yo, people, welcome back to the channel. Yeah, it's Premier League preview time, people. Game week 13, and it's some interesting matches. And today, it's a debut. It's been long in the making, this one. Yeah, finally, Sophia from Sophia's Football Talk. Please give a warm welcome. Hi, Sophia.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Finally,
excited
we're
to.
here.
And yeah, finally. Um, yeah. Josephine says Biafan and Biaf Josephine, most the regulars in the chat. Keep hitting that like button. Yeah, definitely. Biaf Manzi, I saw on your Instagram that this is your new channel thing. So yeah. Not by a lot, but I just had to make sure of some things. Yeah. I don't know. But yeah. Sophia, before we get into everything, um, how are you finding the Premier League so far? Because after 12 weeks, or maybe not 12 weeks, not full 12 weeks, 10,
Oh,
11 weeks
yeah. I mean,
of.
it's been good point. It's been kind of like up and down, but I feel like slowly, at least for my team, Man United, we're kind of slowly getting into the right direction. Um, so I'm excited. And it's been some, exciting games throughout from different teams in general. So it's just interesting seeing how the table can just change each game week, if that makes sense. So, yeah, how do you feel with your team? I mean, you have a new manager and whatnot. Are you so far happy with Potter, or what are your thoughts?
Yeah, no, I'm happy with Potter. But like the Charles fans answered, in big games,
Mm,
we we were more confident in having Tuchel as the manager than
mm,
having Potter as the manager. But so far in the big games, he has turned up, and especially Chelsea have turned up in big games.
yeah,
So we'll get into Chelsea Man United. But yeah,
true.
so yeah, wait. So yeah, let me share my screen so we can share screen, and then we can get into everything. Now,
Yes.
yeah, so if you just glance quickly at the table, also still top, also
Mm,
if you have a quick question on also when we get to the game. City, 4 points. Tottenham, although they're not performing well and they're struggling with performances, they really up there with getting results,
yeah,
everything. And then Chelsea are there with 20 points. Then United, then Newcastle, then Liverpool. Liverpool, they were in a relegation battle at one point before the City
it's
game.
true.
They were 2 points after relegation. And after 2 wins, they're back at 7 spots. And Brighton, Fulham, Brentford, Palace, West Ham also have had a really good jump.
Yeah,
And yeah, Villa, Steven Gerrard, of course, Isaac will get
yeah, it did.
into more of
Right
that.
after the game. Wow.
Yeah. But yeah, people, make sure to smash the likes and subscribe if you haven't already. Yeah. So yeah,
Yes.
let's get into it. Nottingham Forest play Liverpool. Oh, Liverpool, they seem to be back. You can say they're back on form.
Mm-hmm.
A struggling Nottingham Forest side, like back at home. When their last few games, it's just no. I want to look at their form. Uh,
Ooh.
so yeah, the last
One win. Wow.
yeah one win, and yeah the last
Wow.
two games they have been on the road and gotten 1 point against Brighton and Wolves. So you
Mm,
could say for them it is a victory, but um, you should expect them to at least get maybe something from that Wolves game. But
potentially.
yeah, Liverpool, they they have had a slump, but now they're back.
Mm,
And how do you see this game going?
yeah, I think this the way Liverpool have been moving, kind of like after. I think maybe the City game maybe just fueled a spark in them in a way. So I will not be surprised if they kind of not necessarily go on a run, but for this particular game, I think they got this in the bag. Yeah, I know exactly how much. Maybe like strong 3-0 win potentially for Liverpool.
3-0 Liverpool. Yeah,
I'm
uh,
thinking.
I, I'm thinking. Yeah, I have to agree with you on that. 3-0.
Mm,
I was maybe thinking a first goal, but I just don't
yeah, I was also
see.
kind of thinking that, but I'm like, I just don't see it for this game. I just
Yeah,
don't.
yeah, same.
Yeah.
Um, Charles fancies Forest no Liverpool 7.
Ooh.
Uh, if that happens, that's just crazy.
I
But you
mean,
never
Dean,
know.
you
You
never know.
never
Dean
know.
Henderson, technically our second goalkeeper, he's on loan for Forest. We got some beef with him with his interview he did a couple of months ago, which definitely, for me at least, left a bad taste in my mouth. So, Liverpool, do what you got to do. Go ahead. If you
Yeah.
got to concede a lot of goals, go ahead. That's what I'm thinking.
Uh, so yeah, let's move on to Everton vs Crystal Palace,
Yeah.
another Merseyside team in Liverpool. Not Liverpool. Everton on three straight losses. Lost to Man United, then Tottenham, and then they lost to the mighty Toon,
Mm-hmm.
aka Newcastle and Palace. They've been up and down recent games. You look, they lost to us, then beat Leeds, then again drew with Leicester City, then
Yeah.
beat Wolves again. So they have been a really unpredictable side. If you
Yeah.
look at a 8 to 8, they lost 2 times. 8 to 8, Everton dominating the last 10 results, 5-2 and three draws.
Mm-hmm.
If we look last season, Crystal Palace beat them 4-0. Oh, of course, um,
Okay.
at home for Crystal Palace, and then at Goodison Park on almost, I think, one of the last days of the season,
Yeah.
where Everton fans came onto the pitch at the end. Everton beat them 3-2 to secure Everton's place.
Oh yeah, that was
And
that game. Ah, that's
it's
true.
in
Okay.
the Premier League.
Mm.
So yeah,
This is a tough one, I feel like. I don't know what
yeah,
you're thinking, but
yeah.
I might hold a little bit more confidence towards Crystal Palace. I feel like I really like what they're doing. Uh, they seem good, but I know Goodison Park could be difficult. I'm gonna say 2-1 to Crystal Palace. That's my prediction, just out the bat. I don't know what you're
I'm going
thinking.
1-1.
1-1?
I'm yeah.
That could be
I
it. Yeah.
eh, I just think both teams will score. There's no way both teams won't score. Well,
True.
in saying that, many times I think Everton won't score, then they do
They end up
score.
doing
So
it. Yeah,
yeah,
I get that.
I think Everton. It will be a 1-1. I reckon in that game.
You know what?
Charles Van agrees with me. Everton
Yeah.
1-1. Um, yeah, and Lampard, he beat Gerrard. He's better than Gerrard, player and manager. Shush, all your Liverpool fans. Shush, calm down.
Oh,
Gerrard, oh, I'm so
goodbye,
glad.
Gerard. Sleepy G.
Now,
Oh,
we
Man City,
move.
right?
Now we look. Brighton, they've been a shambles recently. Lost 1-0 to Tottenham, 2-0 to Brentford, and then drew a Forest 0-0. Where, speaking of Dean Anderson, he kept get Brighton from not winning um,
Ooh,
in
true.
that game. But City,
Mm,
of course, he didn't play midweek because also played
PSV.
PSV. I'm actually so gutted in the, because if City played, then that
Oh
would
God.
be in the first. Because if City played and City beat Arsenal, then Arsenal need to go away to Southampton.
Oh,
And
I really wish. God, it's so annoying that they're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
it is what it
just
is.
imagine City
Ah,
lost and then they go away to St. Mary's and get a draw.
imagine that. That would have been great. I mean, that Leeds game, very close to losing those
Yeah,
3 points.
it,
Very close.
it was.
Yeah.
City, of course, coming off a loss to Liverpool, registering the first loss of the season.
Hmm.
Yeah, first loss of the season for them. So no team is unbeaten anymore in the Premier League.
No team. Hmm.
Now, for me, I don't rate this Zebri. I know Brighton fans love him. Oh, Italian football, oh, sexy, beautiful, oh, magnificent. Uh, What do you think? So, what do you
I
think?
mean, the thing is, City now has had what, like a week rest.
Yeah,
That's definitely a good thing. It's gonna be home. But at the same time, not trying to write Brighton up as well. Although, like you're saying, like we're seeing right here, they've kind of been a little bit shaky, not been in the best form the last 4 games, you can say. But yeah, they're probably still going to lose this game. Um, maybe 3-1 to City.
free. Yeah,
I think they can get a
yeah,
goal in.
yeah. I think that's possible.
I think so. You never
I'm
know.
going. I'm going. They're not to go 2-0, 3-0.
Ooh, 2-1.
Mm,
Oh, okay. Wait, you're saying
yeah.
2-1 or 3-1 or three
No,
or
two
no?
0 3-0.
Ah, okay. Maybe 3-0
Um,
then. I just have a
yeah.
feeling they might
No,
score. I don't know. But
I
yeah,
just. Yeah, I think another 3-0 on the cards.
what do we know?
So that. Now we move on to Chelsea versus Man United.
The big
Um,
one.
yeah, the big one of the weekend. Just go through some comments. Chelsea sent is 2-0 Manchester City. This is Brighton. Holland 3-0 Brighton. Can someone please beat Brighton?
Someone has.
Of course, Palace and Brighton rivalry
True.
coming to life there. Now, yeah, we face them. I think next week is it? We face Brighton, and then after next week we face Arsenal. We have a few tough games
Oh,
coming in.
wow.
United,
Yeah.
Brighton, and then Arsenal.
Oh, yeah.
Please,
That's some
please.
tough fixtures for you guys.
Yeah, I just want to beat Arsenal because that's a week from my
Yeah, I
birthday.
hope so too. Go ahead. Or wait. What would be good for us? Maybe just get a draw. Get a draw, both of you. Just maybe that would be good.
uh, yeah.
What are you
Uh,
thinking for this game though? What are your are you do you feel confident for this game?
I don't feel confident to be honest.
That's fair.
I, I I'm just the thing is, the one image I'm imagining is Rashford running down our right hand side
Mm,
and killing Ruben or Espy, depends who
that
plays
sounds
there.
beautiful. Yeah, I hope that happens.
uh, yeah, uh,
But do you
so
have any? Okay, so I did see like Eric Ten Hag's press conference and stuff, but I haven't really heard much team news from you guys. Are there any injury updates? I know that Reece James is, going to be gone,
yeah,
of course, for a while.
Rich James is out, Fofana is out, and
Fofana is
then
still out. Oh,
yeah, he's
wow.
still out.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Conor Gallagher was back in training, so they will decide tomorrow if he's
Okay.
going to play. I hope he's just on the bench for that
Mm-hmm.
super sub because he gives us energy in that midfield.
Mm.
He's almost like I wouldn't say an engine, but it's like that spark in midfield just to drive us on. On.
Yeah.
But yeah, we won't give our predictions, people.
Okay.
You'll have you have to tune in to Sophia's stream later tonight, 8 p.m.
Yes.
UK time, and you have to tune in to that's your prediction, and in 30 minutes, you can just stay on the channel. Um, Me and Ores Talks Football, aka Ores, will be doing a stream, which will be both on our channels same time. Yeah, please make sure to tune in to that stream to hear what is our thoughts. Um, so yeah, we won't give our predictions. I won't give my prediction away. So just you guys, please tune in
Yes.
to a stream. I will put Sophia's link to her stream in the chat now. Oh, but yeah, Sophia, Aston Villa vs Brentford, of course.
Ooh.
Mrs. Stevie G, Slippy G.
Slippy G. Goodbye.
He's pulled the bag. He's pulled the bag, and now
Oh,
he's
long
relegated.
time coming. Goodbye, Slippy
Yeah.
G. Bye. Yeah, I
And
mean, have
I don't
they?
know who's going to take over for them. Do
I
you
feel
know?
like I heard something potentially about Pochettino. I don't know if they're gonna maybe go for him. Or somebody recently also told me that they might be interested in what was his name again? The Brentford manager, Frank Thomas Frank or something. I think the Danish
Yeah,
manager. They might be interested in him as well, but I don't know. So in this particular game, it's that uncertainty. So I feel like maybe Brentford will win this game, or it could be a draw.
yeah.
No, I'm gonna say Brentford gonna win. I'm just
Brentford
gonna say
won
Brentford. I'm gonna say 2-0 to Brentford. Probably a
2-0
Ivan Toney
Brentford.
penalty.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. What I expect a bright Brentford win. Of course, we drew to them in midweek. We probably should have lost Kepa. Did a great
Oh,
job. So
I heard.
yeah, I'm going to go with Brent. I think I'm going to agree with that. To no Brentford. But before we move on to I think this is last few years. Okay, there's still a few games. I thought there's just two games on Sunday. But yeah, before we
Mm.
move on to that game, I'll add that back to the stream. Um, let's uh, Chelsea fans say 2-2 for the Chelsea Man United game. Fair enough. Always in the chat saying Hanu is nervous by Tenor. I'm not nervous by Tenor. That's fraudulent manager. Him and Pep Guardiola are both frauds. No, I'm
Wait, what?
not. Ah.
A fraud?
Uh,
Bro, come on. No, no. Mm-mm.
okay. Just give me 1 sec. My
Yeah.
laptop is about to die. Alright, so you can just read out the chat. Um,
Okay.
but yeah, then because I'm going to just go on my phone. See, my
Where
laptop is
are
about
we?
to.
Okay, so Diego C. Palace says my prediction is Chelsea 2, Man United 0, just a good hunch. Okay. Diego also says, has the CR7 saga affected the build up for the Chelsea versus Manchester United? Ooh, that's a good question. I don't really feel like it has. I mean, I did watch Eric Ten Hag's press conference, and he did, make it pretty clear that the guys are focused. The guys are, what should I say? Just kind of looking at this game. And Ronaldo's doing his thing. He's getting his punishment. He's getting his consequence. Of course, it was a bummer with the whole walking off thing because it definitely did um, take the focus off from what really matters, which is of course the um, the important win against Spurs. Beautiful, wonderful win. Um, but I don't really necessarily feel like it has affected the build up. I don't think, I even think maybe put even more anticipation for the game, if that makes sense. Oris Talk says, big up, Chelsea fan. Chelsea fan says, I can't come on at stream, bro. I will give me now, bro. Chelsea 2, Man United 2. Chelsea fan says, big up, bro. Interesting. Good, good, good. Nice. Hano will be coming on very soon. Just need to charge his
Yeah,
computer.
yeah. I'm here on
Oh,
my
you here?
phone.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry about that, people. Want to see my face until I get onto my computer again.
Yep.
But yeah, so also face Southampton, of course. Arsenal got a big win with PSV. Um, but yeah, what do you think
For
about
the
Southampton Arsenal?
Southampton Arsenal. Will that be that's Southampton at home for Southampton, right?
Yeah, at home.
Okay.
St. Mary's.
Mm-hmm. What am I thinking for that? I mean, that could be difficult as well. Will that potentially be a game where the Arsenal can drop points? I don't know. How have Southampton's form been lately? Has that been good?
Oh, mm,
Let me double check.
uh, I think it hasn't been bad.
It's
I
been
think it's
like,
been up and down.
yeah, it does look like it's been kind of up and down. But I still feel like Arsenal will probably nick it though. Just have a feeling that they will get it over the line. Um, I might agree with Chelsea fan over here. I might say 2-0 to Arsenal, potentially. Just have a feeling that they're gonna get it over the line and get the job done. What are you thinking, Hano?
Uh, I'm thinking Arsenal to it. I reckon 2-1
2-1?
Arsenal.
Yeah, that could potentially be a thing. Hmm.
Uh,
Yeah.
or maybe even a 3-2. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. But
Yep.
yeah.
There's also a
Uh,
couple of comments here. Do you
yeah.
see the comments or
Yeah. Right. Yes, Mars. Hello, Anu and Sophia. Odegaard, Norwegian baller of the year with all the calls. Um,
ooh, I would say whole, but
let's see,
let's see.
um, and then always ask Sophia, do you think we play better without Ronaldo?
Ooh, I mean, this season so far, well, technically we have. There has been some good games where we've had him, but that Spurs game, it's just that was so good, and he didn't play. He didn't want to come in. He refused. So it's maybe a little bit tough because he still was an important player last season, alongside this guy right here, David De Gea. But I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Probably maybe. Maybe it just doesn't really completely suit the system. I still love him though, but what are we gonna do? I hope that answers the question. I don't know.
Ross and Ronnie I called that frame review, got them damn Saints punished for last season when they upset us. Oh yeah, they did.
Hmm. Oh, they did,
Uh,
yeah.
mm, uh, yeah, Sapuno also, 2-1 Arsenal, says Mars, also Arsenal fan, says Man United this Chelsea biggie. Not sure what to pick. Maybe Chelsea 2-1. Let's just, yeah, will you just quickly go through the chat? I'm just trying to log in again on that. We'll just go through the chat. I'm just trying to log back in.
Looking back at the chat,
Yeah,
or
just read out the chat.
okay, Okay, where are we? Yeah, Footmoss Sports Talk says Liverpool 3-1. Footmoss also says Everton versus Palace draw, I think. Could be, that could be the case. And then Footmoss also says Man City 2 and Brighton nil. I did read this. Diego C. Palace says it depends which Southampton side turn up. My prediction is Southampton 1, Arsenal 1, Walcott for Southampton, and Shaka for Arsenal. Oh my god, yeah, Theo Walcott. Does he still play? He still plays for Southampton. I haven't seen him in a while, but okay. That could be the case. I mean, I hope they do get a draw, but Football also says 4 matches, 7 a.m., 2 p.m. UK time, Sunday. Wow. Hmm. Chelsea fan says big up Footmoss Sports Talk. I agree. Footmoss says, Hano, what are you gonna watch along this weekend? Yeah, what are you're probably gonna be doing, this is me just guessing, the Chelsea and United game. Am I right? That's probably what you're going to be doing a watch along for, Hano? Do you, Hano?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm trying to watch on to that. If not, then
Yeah.
I might be. I'm just going to see if my friend if he's going to watch it with his family.
Mm,
I don't. I'm might arrange something so me and him can go watch it.
mm-hmm.
So I can go watch it. So,
Cool.
okay. How about Fulham so fun and took out of the well, yeah. Um, of course, Moss said Fulham to finish 13th. Um, that can still happen if you look how they perform. Um, but yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to do Fulham, but okay. Um, well, all coach on books, but not really playing. All right,
Ah,
matches Everton, Palace, and City, but think I also do. Feel free to join before the big of menu item. Almost to 10 likes. Let's go. Yeah, people get up to 10 likes. So yeah, I said what two, 2-1 Arsenal. Um,
2-0 for me.
yeah, 2-0. Uh, and then Ellen Road, at Ellen Road, at Leeds United face Fulham.
Face
Leeds
Fulham.
United, they are also on a three match losing streak. They lost to Palace, Arsenal, and then to Leicester City
Mm-hmm.
um, midweek. Mid- Before that, they drew with Aston Villa, lost to Brentford, drew to Everton, and then lost to Brighton.
Yeah.
And yeah, Fulham lost 4 games, lost to Newcastle, lost to West Ham, drew with Bournemouth 2-2, and then they beat Aston Villa for 3-0.
Yeah.
Um, I reckon Leeds left them up 2-0, 2-0 Leeds. 2-0 Fulham, sorry. 2-0 Fulham. Sorry,
Oh,
Moss. Wait,
oh, you're saying 2-1 Fulham. Okay. I feel like, I mean, after that, what should I say, Leeds performance. I mean, I didn't watch the full game, but I watched some of it, at least at the end against Arsenal, and they definitely gave them a run for their money. So maybe I might agree with Footmoss here. I might say 1-1. Actually, I'm gonna say
1-1.
yeah, gonna say 1-1.
Rodrigo and Mitrovic, of course, to score only for Fulham to be
That
eradicated. Well,
might not be. Yeah.
many people did. So, yeah. Oh, can we look? Um, okay. I will next one. Wolves versus Leicester City is the next game. Wolves, I think they're staying with the new manager. I believe they're staying with him. Or
Hmm.
not the new manager, the interim manager. Uh,
Yeah, they
yeah,
haven't. Aren't they may potentially interested in getting Santos back? I feel like I heard something about that. Former Portuguese
yeah, yeah.
manager.
They, I don't know really, but yeah. Wolves are just a shambles at this point.
They are. They
Uh,
definitely are.
yeah. But Wolves, they face, of course, Leicester City. Leicester City got 2 wins so far, same as Wolves. Wolves, they just lost one more game, Leicester City, than Wolves so far this season. Um, of course, 1 point separates them in the table.
Mm,
Relegation scrap of who's going to come out on top. Wolves, last 5 games, they have lost three, then one, and then lost the last game. Leicester City last 4 games, win, lost, draw, win. So will it be will it follow three, three results not before the last win, which was win, lost, draw? Will it be win, lost, draw again, or
mm.
just win, lost? Or they lose again?
Maybe lose. I
Maybe
don't
lose.
know. I feel like Wolves on paper they got a good team, but it's like get something out of them. I don't know what it is. They have an exciting squad, but just I don't know. Unless they're also completely underperformed, been shocking this season. It might, like Chelsea fans say, it might be just be like one of those boring games potentially.
Yeah, they,
That
yeah.
that both teams just don't want to lose. I don't know. Maybe, but is it going to be goalless though? Do you think anybody's going to score in that game? What are your thoughts?
I think someone scores. Um, I think we'll score. I think we'll score.
Yeah,
Score. I think I'm going 1-0 Wolves.
you know
Uh,
what? I'll join that one again. One nil Wolves.
1-0 Wolves. Okay. And now we move on to another big game. This time it's a big game. The Saturday. Oh, sorry, not the Saturday. The Sunday. It's Tottenham Potterlers versus Newcastle. Who's going
Ooh,
to win? It's
ooh,
at
who's
the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
yeah?
So, and Newcastle haven't lost in the last what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games.
Damn
It's
Newcastle.
three
It was
draws and
yep.
3 wins in those 6 games.
Yeah,
So for top,
we know how it was. It was definitely very much of a struggle for us to get something out of that game, goalless. So I think when Spurs been so like all over the place, probably shook after that. How Man United just slapped them up. So Newcastle, we're gonna say 2-1 to you. Go
to
ahead,
one.
Newcastle. Go ahead.
Um, I'm going to have fun. I'm going to agree with you. 2-1 Newcastle. No, see the chat is going Tottenham. It seems the chat is going Tottenham. Mm. Tyler, I don't know about that, mate. I just saw his Liverpool prediction. I don't know about that. Um, yeah, West Ham versus Bournemouth. Uh, this is a tough game. I'm going to
It
go.
is West
Yeah,
Ham.
okay. So form wise, West Ham have drawn and lost it last 2 games, and then so last 4 games win, draw, lost. Um, Bournemouth win, draw, lost. They lost
Hmm.
3 games with a draw in the past 4 games.
Okay. Ooh, Bournemouth. Since that Liverpool humiliation, they've been good. They've been
Yeah,
solid. They've been getting, you know, they've been performing well and whatnot. So
I
West
think
Ham has, yeah, maybe a draw. I'm gonna say 2-2 for whatever reason. 2-2.
I was thinking 2-2 or 2-1 West Ham. I'm going to back West Ham 2-1.
Yeah.
Um, let's see. What's the that's okay. Uh, Wolves 1-1 versus Leicester City 2. This I said Fulham going to win. No in the Wolves Leicester City game, boring game potentially.
Mm.
Uh, uh, okay. I just said same things up here to Wolves, and I really thought they would be okay, but smelling some so desperate. Diego Costa, ugly son.
Oh,
Um, yes, Miller, big up Tyler. Okay, T-Boss TV for the people that don't know. Um, what you say, Villa? I think maybe 2-2. I said, what did I say? I said, well, I said 2 no Brentford. I think,
I think I
but
probably said the same thing too.
yeah, 2 no or 2-1. I think
Yeah.
you said.
Mm.
Um, Josh says, be up T-Boss TV. 3-1 Tottenham. This is fair enough. Just, just fan also says 3-1. People backing Tottenham. But
Really? Wow. Okay.
in Tottenham boring, go Magpies 2-1 Newcastle. Now this is the comments I'm shocked about. One on Liverpool.
Oh, this. Okay. It's because you think that's very low for Liverpool. They should score more.
1-1. 1-0 is like low score. I can see the just number.
That
So
they should be going for more. I think in that game.
yeah, but Moses me interfere so similar picks. Everton 2-1 Palace. Oh, he's back Everton.
Everton. Okay.
You know, answer to this button. Tyler, stop copying me. Why are you copying? What did Sophia say? Manu Chelsea.
I didn't say
Uh,
anything.
Moss, yeah, to tune into a stream at 8 p.m. UK time, 9 p.m. Central, what, Central European time or something like
Yeah, yeah.
that.
I think that's. So we're
Um,
like an hour ahead of the UK.
yeah, I will of the UK. Chelsea 2, Man United 2. Loads of people playing. 1-1. You see, the Nuggets. 2-0. Amish 2-0. Bowen and Antonio. Leeds Fulham 0. Ooh,
Interesting.
fair enough. West Wolves 1, Leicester City 1. Yeah. West Ham 2-0 West Bournemouth. Yeah, definitely. Moses big up T-Boy. We have footnotes. Says Tyler. West Ham 2-0 West Bournemouth. Fair enough. Championship so hard to predict. Are we on Super Blue League or you have one for a Prem and Championship group on I just have Prem. I just have Prem. So yeah. We have both people. I think people are going to us underestimating men not going to the Chelsea. Same. I'm seeing loads of stuff here. The chat says Chelsea. Um Football says me and Sophia know Magpies underrated. I also say 2-1 Newcastle. So uh that yeah, it was difficult. And even all that the got Luton keeper up the town. The game. And I'm still 7 hours earlier than you. Then it's soon 6 hours.
Ooh,
Oh yeah, the Canada has like some mad time zones. So
wow.
yeah, uh, okay, yeah. I will after the stream. I will do that and add you. So yeah, we're going to wrap it up here, people. Um, I need to go onto people. Stay tuned. Just stay on the channel page. We'll be going live. I've in 3 minutes worth of a new stream. But yeah, be up, Sophia. Be up the chat for interacting. Yeah, this has been a really good stream. And
Thanks for
all
having me.
day, peace.